campaigns just to make it, you know, to seem to do the right things, but they backed down pretty soon. Not only did they back down, of course, in the Lothian region, they started pursuing poll-tax non-payers with an absolute vengeance. So actually, Scotland, in many ways, you know, your main enemy, the Tories were down in London, your main enemy were Labour councils and the sheriff offices. So that was the situation we faced. So the campaign started here. Obviously, the non-payment levels, which were high, very high in Lothian, became even more massive in places like Glasgow and the private area of Clydeside, and the opposition there was even stronger. And 1 year later, when poll tax groups sent people down to England and Wales to speak, the thing took off, and it was finally seen off after there were millions of non-payers that just could not be chased. It was finally seen off in Trafalgar Square in London. You know, and they hoped, by police attacking that march, they hoped to create this situation as these people were seen as extremists. But actually, the way the police moved against pensioners and people from places that we've never heard of radically from in East Anglia and that, it just didn't work. At that point, the Tories knew that the idol, Margaret Thatcher, was no longer the leader for their party. She had to go, and the poll tax had to go with it. That was the victory we attained. We attained that, say, 1990, 1991, and